Hey everyone, I hope that this video finds you doing well. What's that you say? Huh? There's food floating around my head and I have a turkey leg right here? Oh, well, this is kind of funny. It must be because I've been thinking a lot about 3D shapes. What are 3D shapes, you say? 3D shapes are shapes that are solid. They're not flat like 2D shapes. So last week and the week before, we were really working to learn our 2D shapes, ones that were flat, like, oh, I don't know, rectangles. 2 long sides, 2 short sides, 4 points, or vertices, and really, they don't have any dimension. They're very flat, easy to cut out a piece of paper and say that's a circle or a rectangle or a circle. Today I want to talk a little bit more about what are 3D shapes and why do I have these things floating around my head? Well, as I'm looking at them, they're solid, right? Like I could pick up that hamburger and hold it in my hands. It wouldn't be flat like this piece of paper. I could put it in my mouth. I'd have to put my mouth around it and like bite into it, right? Because it wasn't flat, not like I wouldn't eat paper, but this one is flat because it is 2D. A hamburger is 3D, it's solid, you can hold it. I have some 3D shapes here that I want to go through, and I want you to begin thinking at home as you're seeing shapes all around you in your environment. Is that a 2D shape or is it a 3D shape? Some shapes that we're going to be talking a lot about this week and next are things like cubes. So you'll see a square on all the sides of a cube, but this shape is solid. I can hold it in my hand. I could cut it and break it in half. This is a cube. There's another solid shape. We're going to talk about a lot of them, but this one, I bet a lot of you like to go outside and play with most days. You might call it a ball, but I like to call it a sphere. Can you say that with me? Sphere. Is anything floating around my head that looks like a sphere? I don't really see anything much. There's also another shape called a cylinder. A cylinder looks like this, and you'll see a circle on one side of the cylinder, and when I flip it over, you'll see a circle. The neat thing about a cylinder is it's one side that goes all the way around. It doesn't have any, it continues. It's like because each side is a circle, it would roll, which really makes it cool. Unlike a cube, if I tried to roll a cube down, it doesn't go because it has all these sides that make it more flat. Do you think that this sphere would roll? Most definitely. It has no flat sides, does it? It's just like a ball, but we call it a sphere. So today if you go outside, you could say, "Hey Mom, can we get the spheres?" She might say, "What are you talking about?" "You know, the balls. We're going to play soccer. We're going to grab the sphere." That would be kind of funny. Another shape that you might be thinking about, I heard some of you say this in our video last week, that if you wanted to go out and get something that you wanted to eat with your own money when you're an adult, you might get an ice cream cone. And that's what I think of when I see this cone. So whenever you see a cone, it has one point, no flat sides right here, but a circle on the bottom, and it's solid, and we call that a cone. We're going to learn a lot more about lots of different shapes this week, but I wanted to get you thinking about the difference between 2D and 3D shapes. I hoped you like the food going around my head. I hope maybe it's lunchtime, dinner time. Maybe I need to go get a snack. I don't know. Have a great day, guys.